Fashion Week is known to take cities all over the world by storm, causing an explosion of colour and creativity on the streets and the runway. But this is now just a memory, as London Fashion Week is going ahead today until the 23rd of February as a digital-only event. I spoke to Lucy Saunders, winner of the MTV Meets Fashion competition, about what we can expect from a digital fashion week.
I think companies and brands are trying to be more inventive in their approach towards fashion. If anything, it's pushing this digital creation of fashion forward, and there'll be like a renewed focus on creativity and sustainability within that. So I think it's actually a good, stage for fashion.
New York Fashion Week has already shown some of the digital videos they have made for audiences, setting an example. At London Fashion Week, inclusivity and diversity are being especially honed in on this year, with the show being promoted as gender neutral. But what does this mean for the event and the designers?
It's important to really, the clothes to speak for themselves and make people feel a sense of courage when wearing it so they can feel themselves. I think it's just important that the clothes say whoever is wearing them, if that makes sense. If people wear the clothes, then it shows who they are and who they want to be.
London Fashion Week is not the only digital fashion event to go ahead this year. London Queer Fashion Show is a platform celebrating queer designers with their own show, commencing next week on the 21st to the 25th of February. I spoke to model and activist Yasmin Benoit to share her thoughts on the event.
The London Queer Fashion Show was very creative. Not saying that Fashion Week wasn't creative, but it was like every time I saw someone come down the catwalk, I had no idea what was going to happen. I had no idea. Like, the designers were completely different, the models were completely different, the vibes were completely different.
With all the latest fashion events embracing representation and diversity, we can be sure to expect a whole new realm of creativity on the runway, from home, on our screens. Zafar, City News.